That's a green thingy.
We're live.
That means we're live. We're loading the game. Ooh, so where'd the noise go? Where do... Alright, so...
Layout change. Okay, fine, YouTube. Change things and not tell me.
Do some
You
weird
normally
ass
make
shit.
giant points of anytime you do things.
This time they wanted to be secretive. Creepy. Speaking of secretive, who's knocking at our door? That's where we left off, right?
Yeah. Somebody's knocking at our door. Rattle.
Makoto.
Ooh.
Indeed.
Uh-oh. Who's dead? Oh, at least we know Hina's not dead.
Hopefully.
Well, she's the one who came and... I guess she could be dead at this point, but...
Yeah.
I feel like they wouldn't pull that stunt twice. They're not hacks.
No, but because we think of them not pulling that stunt twice, it wouldn't be. I don't know.
Maybe.
Raccoon.
Please just take me. Hina, what's wrong?
Huh?
Oh, man.
Hey. Huh?
Why has no one checked on her? She might still be alive.
She can't get the
Oh,
door
can the
open.
door open?
Huh? Anyway.
Oh, that's so shitty.
Listen to me. Wrong.
Okay.
Yep.
It would seem...
Hey, look, she's using technicalities,
Yep.
which is the best way to not get in trouble ever.
That's what Makoto wants, or Monokuma wants.
In other words...
Yeah.
It's what he wants out of you. Think like this.
Indeed.
You are the last hope.
Man.
Hopefully. A broom. Great. Yeah,
Well, I mean-
that'll work great.
Makoto.
I mean, look, I don't know why he hasn't been just pushing up against the door. I mean, kicking the door in.
Please!
Because I really don't know what, I don't know what the broom's going to do, except for break. Well, I'm bummed that she's dead, but not that bummed because she died with a smile on her face, which means she knows something we don't know.
Yep.
She got Monokuma back somehow. We will find that out.
Yep.
But I'm I'm very sad that she died, but however she died, it didn't look violent. It looked rather peaceful. And I'm glad that she died with a smile on her face, knowing that Monokuma's gonna get his.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We can always find out more information here that makes us really sad.
True, but if she had died like a horrible, violent death, I would be really bummed out.
Yeah, true that.
She deserves better. Hey, look, at the end of the day, everyone has to die. Yeah, she's fucking dope. She's my absolute favorite character.
She's
Hands down.
fantastic in this game.
She's fucking awesome.
A body has been discovered.
No.
No. No. Oh man, I'm so excited.
After a certain amount of time, which
It'll
you
probably
may
be
use
usually
however
after
you like,
these
the
trials.
class trial will
We've so
begin.
far uncovered 2 of the old school pictures. So we saw we saw Leon, Junko,
Yeah.
right, and
Yeah.
Sayaka.
Yeah, we've seen everyone who's died.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Oh man, I'm excited to see.
Man, there goes one of our guards.
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, it's gotta at
This
least
hurts a lot.
it's gotta at least come down to you and to Makoto and Kyoko. The Sigma and Phi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It had like the Junpei and June of the game in some aspects. You know what I mean? Like these are like the 2 big ones. So like even if Kyoko dies, like I don't know how that will come around again. You know what I mean? I don't know how all of this comes around, however it does. But I do know that everyone else at some point is gonna have to go.
Yeah.
I think I knew that from the beginning. So like Sakura bumps me out, but I was just kind of waiting for it because I knew she wasn't gonna kill anybody.
No.
Sakura's
Nobody hears of that kind of thing to her.
Sakura's dead. She's really dead.
Oh, here it is. Hina.
Yeah, this is gonna be a rough trial. Absolutely.
You cannot change my mind that those 2 are not in love.
Oh, I mean the game made that pretty clear.
The reaction right then was so like soul crushed. Too.
Yeah, and anytime Hina was like threatened or in danger, Sakura stepped up immediately.
Dare touch my tiny wife.
Exactly.
My tiny wife should probably kick your ass.
I mean, she's definitely not weak if she's an all-star swimmer.
No, yeah, she's definitely. She works out enough that she's probably pretty tough.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how talented she is at fighting though.
True.
I don't know how cool she would keep, how cool a head she would keep in a fight.
No.
The head turn yourself. She could crush you between her thighs.
It's true, but look, most people, if I kicked them in the head, and I am not a trained anything, they are going to go down.
They're
Because
not having a good time.
yeah, because that's so much ouch to your head.
Now, here's the thing: is you know how bad that's gonna hurt you?
Depends. Am I wearing shoes? Then that's not gonna hurt me in the slightest bit, and they are gonna really have a bad time.
No, you're not wearing shoes.
That's gonna suck.
Yeah, that's probably gonna break your foot a little.
No, it'll 100% break my foot because my foot is weak and I have no technique. So yeah, my foot would shatter on impact of a skull. Look, if I'm connecting my foot to someone's body, I'm like hopefully putting it to their nuts or their gut, because those are soft places that'll put them down. And then once they're in a vulnerable position, I can freely either run or slay them with knee or elbow, where I don't have to really worry about hurting myself because I'm hitting you with something really hard.
Hey, what's this chunk of bone?
Yeah. Because look, because at the end of the day, I'm also not gonna try to punch that person unless like if I'm in a fist fight with someone, like face to face, it's like, well, look, I have my options and I'm gonna try to throw punches. But if like I've kicked him in the nuts or something and you know they're doubled over, I'm not gonna try to punch you because again, probably gonna break my hand. So I'm just gonna go the safe route. But most likely, I'll probably run away because I mean.
Goal achieved.
Because look, I don't get into fights. If I got into a fight, you're a real psychopath. I was not able to talk you down whatsoever, so I don't want to fight you. And if I get a nut shot in, I'd rather just leave. I don't need to ever come back to where
done now.
this is. Because I don't want to deal with scary psycho man who wants to hurt me. And now doubly wants to hurt me because I've injured his testicles. There's no shame in kicking someone right in that sack in a fight.
No.
Because there are no rules in a fight.
Correct.
Unless it's like a UFC fight.
Well, that's
Then there's
different.
all
that's a
kinds of-
sanctioned whole organized event.
Right, that's not... I mean,
Talking about
it is a
street
fight,
fight.
but it's a
Talking about a street fight.
an exhibition. What is like an exhibition exactly?
I
A non-title fight.
Is that the general...
I mean, an exhibition
Definition?
of your skill.
out of
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar
Okay.
is a great choice. Like, and like a lot of other people, like there would be so many people who would hear that and get very upset. Could be like, "Oh, he's not even a real fighter." And it's like, look, I get it.
Yeah.
He's not as trained a fighter, and he's not. Like, he's a wrestler. That's
Yep.
his thing. And I don't even mean like WWE wrestling. I mean like he's Division I
Yeah, no, like a
wrestling.
genuine wrestler.
Yeah, genuine wrestling. But, and I get that, like, you know, there are probably other people who hit probably harder because they have better technique and all this shit. You know, it's not to get hit by Conor McGregor or,
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
a
But
million other people.
none of
But
them
this,
are as big as
yeah, exactly this. So, okay, so I guess, you know what?
does kind of know how to.
So
throw a
there's
punch.
one other person that I would say would be worse. The Mountain.
Yeah,
The guy who plays the Mountain.
yeah.
He's
fucking
not a fighter, but
Thor,
his
fucking
his hand is probably he could probably literally wrap my head around his hand.
he broke a Viking legend in real life.
Yeah, he's
Bullshit.
he's insane. He's a gigantic human being. So yeah, I think he's number one
I remember-
worst person to get punched by.
Okay, I did read his diet one time, and it was rough. And I don't mean like, oh man, you don't get to eat anything. Like, holy
How much
fuck.
he has to eat.
Holy fuck, the amount of food you have to.
He has to
cram in your
consume
face.
every single day. I don't. How many does it,
Constantly.
How many calories does he consume every day?
It was like something disgusting, like 15,000.
Holy shit!
And here's the thing, he's like,
but that number is ridiculous
but he has
compared to.
constantly eat.
I know. I'm saying it sounds ridiculous compared to like a normal human being. But
Right.
then when you like
But none
frame
of
it with
them are
that man, you're like,
6'6" and
oh, he's 6'9",
and what, like 300 something pounds. of
380 or 410.
of just pure muscle.
Yeah, of just nothing but muscle, because he's just a strong man. So yeah, of course he has to eat that much.
Yeah, you gotta feed all that. All of that needs calories.
A lot of people I know.
Guy who used to work with Josh Freeman.
Is that the
Fights
guy?
MMA.
Is that the guy?
Yeah.
Who, okay, I was literally thinking of that guy. I'm like the dude that they know that they worked with.
Yeah. No, I don't want to get hit by him ever. I've watched him hit people. I don't want
He's
that
a
to ever
big
happen.
boy.
I'm really glad he's a super nice guy.
He is a really nice guy. But yeah, I don't think I'd want to get punched by that guy. But I don't really know him. I don't know if that counts. Does that count?
That's mine. I know him. I worked with
Someone
him.
I have to know.
Had many conversations with him. Did it just advance on its own?
No, I hit it.
Okay.
Who do you think would be better at throwing a punch, Eternity or me?
Ooh boy, I have no idea. To be honest with you,
I'm gonna go ahead and say myself.
I want to say you're both equally pretty bad,
Yeah.
but I couldn't tell you who would be worse. I don't know. I think who would win in a fight? She would. You have reach and height on her. I think her tenacity beats you out.
No, I don't have any sort of will at all. It's like
That's-
you do anything to me, I'm like, I'm a fucking golden retriever as a person.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you guys were forced to fight each other, I think she wins.
I
But
would
like
just,
who?
lay
But
down
who?
and give up.
But who throws a better punch? I don't think that's determinable. I think it's literally equal.
Neither of us throw a good punch. I know how to
I don't throw a good punch. I just don't know. I know.
do it and not break my hand.
That's yeah. I know what not to do. I don't know how to do.
I mean, I was doing like karate and stuff for a while as a kid.
Yeah, but karate is bullshit.
But as like an older kid.
Yeah,
Yeah, but-
but karate.
But karate is bullshit.
Break your hand.
To do like a straight punch, like it's just like a karate punch, like
Yeah.
that straight
A
this
straight
thing.
jab.
Yeah, it's not even like a jab because it's just like it's like a follow because they follow through. It's not like a snap. It's like a
That's a terrible karate. It's a terrible thing.
yeah.
for
You
it.
don't want yeah. If you were looking for self defense, I would say judo would be the best thing for you
Yeah.
to do.
Because judo.
Taekwondo is not good. It's
But-
better, but it's actually also a lot of people don't realize that it's actually kind of a bullshit
Yeah, 100%.
martial art. Like it is very good to learn proper kicking
Yeah.
technique and to actually have great strength in your kicks. And if you take that and apply it to something better, then yeah, you actually Taekwondo is awesome.
But if we're talking self-defense for a moment, I'd say learn judo. It's all about
Yeah.
exploiting your opponent's strength and size against them.
Absolutely, and just throwing that fat bitch around.
Yeah, you want them like you get advantage once they grab you, which is what a creep's gonna do to you is grab you, and at that point you go, well, you fucked up. This is the position I need.
I mean, if you want to feel real badass, then go jujitsu.
oh well, then you
Go Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and when he touches you, you wrap him up like a
No.
fucking pretzel, and you choke that bitch unconscious, and then you dust yourself off and walk away.
all the fucking gifs I ever see of fucking tiny chicks having some dude's arm at the point that they can snap it if they want, going. Like one hand there and the other hand on their phone, call the cops, going, yeah, okay, yeah, just a little tweak, just a little tweak there, yeah, you okay? You're on the way, great. No, you're staying right there. Stand. I swear to God, I'll move it.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's like, look, you can. I don't care if you want me to do this or not. You can either shut the fuck up and sit there, or I can squeeze you until you stop moving.
I can just move this higher and watch all of your arm come out of socket.
I would be justified in popping it out of socket. I could literally tell them I did it in the act.
Oh, and by the way, I'm still holding you here. It's not like that gets you free. It's just you're.
Oh no! Look, if you pop his arm right out of socket, he doesn't want to get up, because that requires moving his arm, and that's gonna hurt so much.
Oh God,
I
I've
see.
seen too many dislocations.
Oh, it's so gross looking.
It's so bad.
Just a second.
Every time.
It's weird,
Every
like-
time you're just like, oh, that's unnatural.
Because it really reminds you, like, that you are a flesh bag.
Yeah.
Because once the connection has been severed, it's like you're like, oh no, flesh person. We're so gross.
Interesting.
Huh? It's your fault.
Hiro, Byakuya, and Toko. Well, okay, so she's not blaming herself, and obviously. We are not responsible in her eyes because I guess we were probably in our room.
Well, also, she trusts us because we're part of the group
Well,
of people.
of course.
Like, we can just go the full.
Well, no, but
distance.
Hiro is part of it too. He comes into
Oh,
the
yeah.
dining hall, so, but,
She doesn't.
so I think she believes we were in our room.
Right.
And then I don't know about Kyoko. I don't know why she trusts Kyoko, but she does.
What?
I mean, I would assume it's one of those three, because if they throw us a curveball right now and tell us it's like Kyoko or it was Hina, I would cry.
Monokuma.
Look, that would be the curveball that I would expect,
Yeah.
and then I would be kind of upset until they gave me a good explanation. I would assume they're gonna give me a good explanation for it, because otherwise you just kind of broke all of the rules of this game and you kind of ruined it. So if they do break the rules like that, I'm sure they have a very good reason for doing it.
Fair.
I won't forgive you.
I mean, I don't know how deep this game goes, but like realistically speaking, if this was real life, she would trust us probably absolutely the most because she would know of our relationship with Sakura. Because I guarantee they talk about a lot of things, and Sakura
Oh, yeah.
talked about and Sakura probably talked about how you spent time with her and you gave her gifts and you guys hung out and talked about cool fighting stuff and her dad
Right.
and all that shit, So
Right.
she would be like, "Oh, actually, no, they were friends. They were
Yeah.
legit friends." So
Yeah.
yeah, she's my favorite. I loved her.
Ba-bum, ba-bum. What the
Super
heck?
Saiyan.
Come on. It's
My murder
Monokuma
fire.
File.
That's fucked up.
God,
Yeah, he's being a real fucking creep.
he always is. But
Yeah, but right now he's gloating. That's what he's doing. He's
Yeah.
happy Sakura's dead. He's gloating.
yeah.
Huh? Say what?
Are you blushing, boy?
In other words, Phew. Hey,
I mean, look, if Monokuma tells me I did not kill her, I 100% believe him.
Yeah.
He has never lied. Never once has he
has,
lied.
He has threaded the needle on the
Oh,
word
yes.
usage.
Oh,
But-
he uses very specific wording. Like I said, because we played the Zero Escape series, we are aware of the trappings. He uses very specific wording.
Yep.
He never lies. He just hides the truth.
Yeah. Very true. Well, because he's the main antagonist. He's a dickbag.
He's the catalyst, really, for all of this.
well done. What is this?
Pissy potty.
Weird.
What is this?
By the way, did I tell you when I got her skeleton that the website has a Monokuma one?
No.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Also the Lady Monokuma one. I don't know
won't
which game
forgive
she's in,
you.
but I know there's a lady one.
Probably the next one.
I didn't know which game there was, but there's a Lady Monokuma. Okay. Oh, that's far cuter. Look, I like Monokuma too, but he's also. Oh, can't have Danganronpa without a Monokuma.
Anyway,
So who are you going for? Just right now on pure speculation and random guess.
Hero.
That was my guess.
Like, if this were a game of werewolf.
Say what?
If this were a game of werewolf.
I've never played Werewolf.
Really?
Yeah,
It's a fun one.
I've heard.
You gotta get a big enough group, though.
Yeah, I heard that you have to have enough people.
That's fine.
what?
Tell him to eat dicks. Of
That's
course she's
fine.
not going to. Ugh, god damn it.
What?
Which is?
It's your fault! I won't forgive you.
Stop talking.
Yeah, whoop some ass.
It's all clear now.
No, Mundo.
Yeah, Mundo.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Mondo for,
Never forget about Mondo.
for sure.
Excluding Mondo.
Everything on a cob.
Even his hair. Okay, so not including Mondo.
Who was Baseball Boy's name?
Yeah, Leon.
Leon.
I'll say Leon. Yeah.
There's a lot of characters. Like, I mean, there was a lot of characters.
And then
For like a second.
and then you know what? After that, Hifumi.
He's a big boy.
There's a lot of mass behind
If
that
he can-
fucking meat paw.
If he knows how to fucking rock it back and rock it forward.
That's what I'm saying. He's not going to be talented at it, but if he connects, there's a lot of mass behind that. No, thank you.
It's all clear now.
What are you saying?
I wish
actually
you would-
kind of- I actually kind of like Hina just constantly being like, no, it's not.
I wish her response would have been, if you touch her, I will break your fingers.
Calm down.
Fuck that. Oh my god. Kyoko, you're really pissing me off right now. You're being a little bitch. And I don't mean like a woman. I mean like a little pussy. He's bowing down to that rich boy dick bag. Right? Hina kick his head off his shoulders.
Correct.
There you go.
Listen.
I will say, I do feel like,
Listen to me.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty sure there are.
Celeste.
Yeah, Celeste would be a fine. You wouldn't. It wouldn't be terrible.
Junko.
Chihiro would be the light. It would be. I don't even know if he could get the courage to raise a fist to your face, let alone strike you. That's like the weakest one for sure.
There you go. See? Great option.
Have to do it.
who would you rather be punched by, Majima or Kiryu?
Kiryu.
Depends. What's the circumstances around this punch?
Kiryu.
Why? Because Majima's crazy.
Yeah.
No, there are circumstances. What are the circumstances around this punch? If it's like, okay, look, you are standing in front of Majima and Kiryu, and someone else is like, okay, look, if I had gun to all three of you and I will shoot you all in the face, three of you come to a decision. One of you has to punch this boy in the face. And it has to be a real punch, no faking it. Then I pick Kiryu. Because Kiryu is gonna give me a good punch. He ain't gonna knock my teeth out. It's gonna hurt. I might even go unconscious, but he's not gonna he's not gonna crank it.
He's gonna ring my belt. He's not gonna clean my cloth.
Yeah. Majima is gonna be like,
As hard as he can, he's gonna punch convincing. Like it was still pretty.
Majima's gonna look at this like for some reason I'm Yakuza, and he's like, well, you're a man, you know how this goes. Wham! And just hit me as hard as he can. And I'm
he's
like,
just gonna load one back.
yeah, and I'm like, dude, I'm not Yakuza. This is I don't want to do this. But if I have done something bad,
Kiryu.
I might pick Majima, because Majima is going to be upset, but he doesn't, he's upset a lot. Kiryu's not upset often. If I've upset Kiryu, I don't know if the Dragon of Dojima can not hold back.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because like,
If I've upset Kiryu, I think I'd rather upset Majima. He might forget. He's used to being upset, and he might forgive me, because if Kiryu doesn't get upset, so he got upset, I don't know if there's any controlling him. Yeah, if the circumstances I've upset them and now they want to punch me, I'm thinking I'm going with Majima.
yeah, you've probably done something to Kiryu though. Like done something.
I'm just saying.
Especially with older Kiryu.
A younger Kiryu would just beat the shit out of me.
Just cause.
Just cause. I
Didn't even do anything.
I owed him money. Okay. We gotta read this Monokuma file. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. Aww.
Correct.
She's got her head caved in. However, it
Oh.
seems at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. So she got poisoned, obviously. So we knew she was going to get poisoned.
Yeah.
Because remember, they found...
Poison with
Poison.
the fucking
Right.
protein shit.
Yeah, it's the only way that Sakura's going to go down. So I'm assuming that, like... Alright, here's my guess. She was poisoned. The killer thought that she was dead as she started vomiting blood. And then they hit her with something as like a final or like a freak out moment. Seems like a hero thing to do.
Hey,
Crystal ball.
Might be a challenge.
so
There's like zero escape, right? I wonder if that's...
Roll credits.
Is that... Do you think they did that in the Japanese version?
Probably.
I really hope so. I think that's fantastic.
in other words,
Locked room murder.
hey. That's fine. Correct. In other words, however,
Yeah. Seems
It's true.
fair.
So far, so good. All this makes
in
sense.
other words, it's true. In other words, indeed.
I don't know if you can fucking block that. You can't just cross that off the list.
It's true.
All right. Let's get all your testimonies.
What the heck? I won't forgive you.
Poor Hina. Don't hurt yourself, girl.
You couldn't have stopped her by force. Be real with yourself.
However, it's true. Certainly.
What?
I cannot wait for him to die.
He won't.
He will, either by execution or by murder. Doesn't matter. He will end up on the chopping block at some point, and that will be a good day.
Will it be satisfying if it's just the obvious Genocide Joe?
Who kills him?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't go. Fuck what happens to him.
Okay.
But I know he'll die at some point, and that'll be a good day. You know, it's all those times when, you know, Dio yelled and screamed and
Yeah.
then got
Oh, yeah.
poisoned or whatever else had suffocated. Or all the,
Oh,
every
God.
time you end up dead, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
thank God.
Oh yeah.
Die, you fuck. Where's
Come
the
on.
note now?
Tommy's like the best though. It breaks my heart if you guys hate him so
I
much.
hate him.
He's the worst.
Despise him.
Oh, but it's such a fun way.
No, just
He's so shit.
no. He's just bad. All right. Wait, what button is it? Y? Yeah. All right. Show me what to investigate. Chem A2. Proteinzyme.
So,
Alright, so that's how she was poisoned, obviously.
Yep.
She was given a poisoned protein drink.
wrong.
Wrong.
Just a second. Hey. Correct.
I mean, look, it's an interesting thing to say, but who's to say that a large charge of glass didn't hit it, make it roll,
Yeah.
and
True.
it tilted back and forth until it was on top of a piece of glass?
So,
But I mean, yeah, it's interesting to say. Depends on how. I guess depends on how much glass is underneath it. If it was a lot, I might be like, that's weird.
I should move the chair. Move the chair so it supports your neck more. Yep.
Alter ego
There you go.
with a
Lego my ego.
delicious, stackable.
Huh?
You can make a spaceship and then eat it.
Well, cause I mean,
My guess is someone's gonna try to say they poisoned the candy. She poisoned the candy. And we're gonna have to say no, that's incorrect because they were in her room the whole time.
Yep.
why? It's true. wrong. Hey,
Look,
indeed.
it may not explain who the killer being in there or anything, but you have basically what amounts to fingerprints. Whose hand matches that handprint? Okay, now explain why your hand. It doesn't matter whose it is. Okay, if it's Sakura's, then okay, we move on. But if it's anyone else's, please explain to me the meaning of this. We're not saying you're the killer, but tell me why is your handprint there?
Blood on the floor. Actually, it's something else because it's actually red.
Someone brained her.
And that's why you don't hit people with real bottles.
Yeah. I want that. Because that's where she puked it up. This is one of the bottles that got smashed on her skull? Yeah. So there are two missing.
So... in other words,
A Monokuma bottle. Hey, look at you, Sherlock.
You did it, buddy.
Making sense of the obvious. No. Don't be an idiot.
That's fine. Naturally.
listen. So then, listen to me.
Oh, this is investigating. Leave.
Yep.
Where you at, hero? Oh wait, that's Sayaka. Where's... Oh, it's this one. Oh, great.
Well,
A total
what
decay.
do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
If you're in a good mood, I'm assuming it's because Sakura's dead. Is it because you did it?
What do you want? Well...
Yeah. Look, you weren't convincing me otherwise. Thanks for nothing. Yo, Afro. Ugh. Ugh.
You know?
Do need something.
God, I fucking hate this guy.
What? Could it be?
Yes, I gazed right into your soul. I have special abilities. Yeah, we know. Oh wait, she came and told you that?
What? How about that?
You don't have a very convincing story, sir. But you are also an idiot. So...
You got it all wrong. Actually... don't look at me! Hey, come on.
It's fucking in your room, or you threw it away, or what? Are you lying to me? God damn it. Oh, it's candy.
Huh? What? Hey, come on. What?
Okay. You are suspicious as fuck?
He's awful.
Nice, pocket trash. That was my nickname in high school.
Pocket trash?
Yeah. The chem lab. What floor is the chemical lab on? The third floor? Fourth floor?
It's third. It's not the fourth. I don't think, at least. It might. No, it actually might be the fourth. You're right.
Physics lab. Oh, this is so painfully fucking slow. Chem lab. Christ. Oh, it's right here. Yay! I'm gonna try to find it.
What?
Shut up, stupid. God, I would kick him right in his nutsack.
Nobody likes him.
Alright, so... Blah, 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 blah. Ooh, let's take a closer look.
Why do you want a closer?
Because you always gotta get closer. Some spilled poison.
So, in other words,
Source of the powder. Like this person did? Oh, Jesus.
What?
I would slap it out of his fucking... I would literally just, like, slap it out of his hands. Like, no. Not doing that.
Like you got a free taco?
Yeah, like you got a free taco and I slapped it out of your hands because you're way too happy about it.
Wrong. And it was free.
And it was free, and David was standing right there. He totally just smacked that bitch right out of my hand.
Don't get me wrong, I would immediately walk inside and buy her a new taco.
But it'd be so
But the
good.
amount of joy I would get out of watching her face just get crushed would be priceless to me. Yeah.
Well, no, because if you just come out there with your free taco and eat your free taco and be privately happy about your free taco,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
not
not
going to
gonna
disturb you.
ruin your taco
But if you come
time.
out there and you're like, I got a free taco, check out my free taco, he's going to be like, your free taco can check out the ground.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it's so, that's what makes it so funny.
It's exactly what it needs to be.
I see.
I don't know. I might not do it to you. But I definitely do it to a friend. Yeah.
See, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
nothing now, but that's fine.
No, I don't know. I might do it to you.
You wouldn't you don't have to lie.
At the very least, I know I would feel the urge to do it. I don't know if I would actually go through with it, but I would for sure feel the urge to.
I see. It's certainly possible. What?
I mean, yeah. Your feet do appear to be too big. So our feet are bigger. Our tiny little Makoto's feet are larger than the footprints. That greatly... It can't be Hero. Well, at the very least, it can't be Hero's footprints. The dude's huge. That means it has to be... No, because it says our feet are too big. Sakura had way bigger feet than us. We for sure know that. It's guaranteed. That's science. No, like, unless Makoto is some kind of weird duck person, absolutely not. He isn't. We've already done this. We got all of that just from the footprints. Of course, you would put the protein supplement Chem A2 in the same shelf as the poison Chem C9. The broken one? No, we don't know the broken one. No, the broken one came from over there. Unless it was removed from here and dropped over there, which would be weird. But wait, there's more. Oh, so it's not supposed to be in there. It's supposed to be in the C cabinet. Or they could have placed it there on purpose. It is Bliss. Shut your fucking mouth.
What?
It's kind of expected in siblings.
That's fine.
So your mom makes them buy new ones.
Yeah.
You buy them a new one.
Look, if I slap something out of your hands and I destroy it, and I have the means to immediately purchase you a new one, I will do so. I did it for the laugh, and it's worth the money.
I agree.
Right.
Sure, it's fair. I will do that. Because I'll be giggling at the counter thinking about your face as I slap that taco away from you.
He might buy you 3 tacos. Just slap a second one away.
That one might just hit upwards and see what happens to it. No, because you can't follow it up because then it's hack. That's once in a blue moon.
Yep.
That makes it truly special and funny.
100%.
Even if I might try.
Yep.
If I decide to do it to eternity, I'm doing it under the pretense I know she's going to cry. And I'm not trying to make her cry. Like that actually isn't the goal to see the tears. I'm not gonna get joy in the tears. I just know that they're going she will giggle because I'm laughing, but tears will come and stream down her face, and then I will hug her and tell her it's okay. I will buy her new tacos.
I wouldn't actually cry. I think I'd just get mad. At least you take care of me. Or do you think I'd immediately just start giggling? Because I think my first reaction might be just like anger. I'm either gonna get really fucking mad or I'm gonna think it's the funniest fucking thing ever.
Your initial reaction might be anger, but I would be laughing too hysterically for you to be angry for too long. Lethal chemicals. There's definitely something going on here with chems. Another look around the rec room? Really? Why do you want to go back to the rec room, bro? Now that's on the 3rd floor, right?
Yes.
I can't travel there? Where can I travel to, you fuckers?
Nowhere.
Nowhere? Like, is it because I'm inside this room that I can't? No, because I can fast travel from rooms. Or maybe it's because I was in that section.
That's very possible.
Let's see. Yeah. Go! I don't want to come back in here. It's sad in here.
Hey,
It's going.
I see. Anyway,
She said, what, her blood, the Monokuma bottle's on the shelf? Wait, what was the 3rd one? Upside Down Magazine?
hey,
Oh, okay.
correct. So,
Okay, but check her fingers. If she doesn't have blood on her finger, she didn't write it. Someone's framing Toko.
however,
Someone who's metal as fuck about the way they write.
Hey, they had to make it look convincing. Like, fucking Byakuya would do that. Stupid turd. He's a fucking turd. And he's already done it. Yeah, he's already done it before.
You're right, he is just an asshole.
Sometimes, I mean, I do too, a lot of the times. But this one's not a fun version, just a dickhead version. It's one that I would have already slapped to show them he's not man enough to hit. I'm gonna open palm slap that man like he's a child.
I won't forgive you.
Okay, so am I allowed to check her hands?
Just a second. Hey. Whew. It's true. So...
Oh, really, you fucking creep? Why are you fondling dead bodies?
Hey.
Because she likes him.
Or is it just because you've done this a million times?
It's Groundhog Day for her.
Yeah, exactly.
In
Correct.
the worst possible way.
I see.
So has she spilled it? Did she commit suicide?
That would be too much.
And, like, is this her seppuku?
Hey. It's true.
I feel like Monokuma would have something to say
It would
about that already.
seem-
Well, I'm not saying that someone else isn't also a contributing factor in the whole thing. 2.
Indeed. Correct.
So there's no trace of blood on her hands, so she didn't write the message. So someone's trying to frame Toko.
It's true.
Something new, something new.
Hey.
Is it just there are 2 missing? Because that's not new. Get your pawns. Got your rooks. Got your king and your bishop. So we're missing queens and knights. We have a knight in our hand.
Yeah.
So we're missing the queen.
So...
Womp womp. That's true.
Hey. Anyway,
Depends.
that doesn't matter. So then,
So you can suck nuts. I put them all the broken pieces of glass in my pocket.
So safe.
so then,
Ocean would be proud.
Yeah. I don't think Ocean knows about this place. If they did, they'd be very upset.
They'd be furious. The layout alone.
in other words,
You put a pool where?
This doesn't seem structurally sound at all.
Why is the physics lab so big? How did you put a physics lab this big in here?
And what is that machine? What does it do?
It's an air purifier.
What are the safety regulations on that? Are you following any of them? Because I don't think so.
listen.
This is getting oddly specific. Where do you get the scale from?
In other words,
I mean, there's a lot that could affect the weight, considering that each of those pieces aren't going to weigh the same.
So then,
No, they're not. They have different masses.
so then,
Plus all the dust in the bag.
I knew it. In other words, hey,
I don't know, man. You're extremely fucking vague. Ding dong, bing bong.
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I?
I don't think we have a choice in this matter,
Okay,
sir.
then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
Yeah.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Don't act like you're like cutting our investigation off. You know where all the clues are, and you wait exactly until we found them all. I have to make something happen. Don't tell me what to do. Tell me what to do with my life. Thanks for the
What?
emoticons. Oh. So he like legitimately like presented them with emoticons somehow.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Well, phew. Yes, indeed.
That just sounds mean. Not sad.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
My favorite of all the emoticons. No. Sorry. My favorite of the emoticons is Snorlax's face. Or the Kirby. Oh my god. He did the Kirby. I do love the Kirby. That's another good one. Although my favorite Kirby is instead of using the little parentheses, you use capital Q's, and it looks like he's got boxing gloves. That's my favorite Kirby. You don't have
the
to.
worst.
Don't look at me! Don't be mean!
What the heck?
You're all shit. What if Sakura was murdered by Hina? To get Hina out, Sakura did that on purpose. But they had to make it look like a crime scene because they figured they would never, ever, 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 ever suspect you. And she was smiling because she thought for sure no one would ever suspect her. I win Monokuma. She gets to leave. I just feel it's either that or it's Byakuya just because they're just throwing Toko and Hiro at you. Hiro seems like the obvious one, and it just seems too obvious. Toko is automatically off my list because Sakura did not write that in the magazine. Someone tried to frame her, and she's not. Toko wouldn't do that, so she's off my list. Right, so Hiro seems too obvious to me, which leaves Byakuya and Hina. Why would Hina ever do it? Well, that's a pretty good reason I can think of.
I guess, but it just seems silly.
We'll see. Yeah,
For
like
sure.
like always. Steel prison. It's so barren.
Yeah.
It's like a regular elevator with some people in it. I mean, besides the enormous size.
That's what's making it weird now.
So it makes it like more somber and terrible.
This is kind of depressing.
You shut up, Dick. Yeah, yeah.
Now then.
I hate this whole part. It just doesn't. Maybe in
doesn't
Japanese
flow.
it's better, but in American it just sounds clunky. Except for Deadly Defense, because that's got the alliteration.
A deadly class trial.
Yeah, like again, this just sounds kind of
Clunky.
forced and clunky. Yeah, we're gonna save.
Yeah, of course we're gonna say.
Because next time we have to do a fucking trial. We have to
Yeah.
figure out who killed Sakura. Scumbags. Can't believe they
And we got skill points and skills now.
do we? How do we know if there's equipped or not? Oh, like that. So we just got cool and composed, that new one?
No, and there were some other ones down there. Keep going.
Increase the energy point where statement is destroyed effective during the real-time battle. Increase bullet capacity. Does that even make a difference for us?
I don't know.
This one. Saves your aim a little. I like that.
Okay.
I got a little steady aim. Well, how many points is that? 2?
Yeah.
Using a 2 points. Is that another 2-pointer?
No.
Fuck, those are expensive, huh? I guess I could increase bullet capacity, but again, I don't know if that applies to us.
I don't know. Just you like studying. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, let's be cool and composed. Whatever. But that'll be next time. I can't really... I think I can do anything.
No.
Well, we saved the game.
Yeah, we saved it, so we're good.
That's all I'm gonna do, because I'm not just gonna fucking close out of this thing with like an Alt F4. Because I don't want to have to continue forward to have to exit backwards after I just saved my game.
Yep.
So yeah.
But
That'll be next time when we find out
who did what?
who did what.
Who done
Man, it's hard to say. I'm still sticking to my guns of I don't think it's Hiro and I don't think it's Toko.
At least Baika, or in a really fucked up way, Hina.
I want to say it's Hina. I just don't. That's wild speculation because I don't have any proof of that. But it just, I don't know. I can't think of a good reason why the others would kill her. Toko is the only one I could get a reason for, but that, like I said, she's instantly off my list.
Because it's too obvious.
Too obvious. Well, not even too obvious. It's just it doesn't fit. Hero to me is too obvious, but I could be wrong. It could just be like, here's a fucking softball. Crank out. Look, we're here. We're waiting for the shoe and you're waiting for the shoe to drop. We're waiting to drop it on you. So here's a softball until that happens.
It's softball because you didn't see a softball coming.
Because curveball, softball. And yes, don't worry, you can still hit it right out of the park. That's the whole point. So join us next time when we find out who done it.
But until then, bye-bye.